皆さんこんにちは。カノンチャンネルのせーの、カノンです。私今アメリカのビバリーヒルズにいるんですけれども、アメリカに来た時日本人が絶対にうってなるものご存知ですか？それはチップ。そう今アメリカだったらだいたい 15% から 25% 払った金額に応じてチップを払うっていうのがあるんですけれども、合には合に従いとはいえどね、なかなかチップ文化はまだ慣れておりません。ということでアメリカ人はチップ嫌じゃないのか調査していきたいと思います。いい調査やなこれ。アメリカ人じゃなくてもイギリスにもチップ文化あるからさ、アメリカほどってわけでもないんだけど、そういう他の国の人たちでもね多分聞けるかもしれないから、ちょっと聞いていきたいと思います。 Hello!
How are you?
Good, my name is Cameron. What's your name?
Patrick.
Patrick, nice to meet you. Where are you from?
I'm from Compton, California.
It's around here, right?
Correct.
Wow, I can see the Mercedes. Do you drive Mercedes?
Yes. Her name is Lucy.
Lucy! Oh my gosh! Wow, I'm so jealous of that. Here's my question. In America, you need to pay tips. In Japan, we don't have that custom.
Right.
Whenever I come to America, then I feel that paying tips is kind of too much for me, and I feel I don't want to pay or something. But as American, I want to know your thoughts. What do you think?
So now I feel like it feels a little forced. Now, like if you go to a restaurant where you pay on the iPad, now they kind of like turn the iPad around and there's the pressure and they're looking at you to make sure that you're going to pay the tip. It's different when you get a bill and then you sign it. It's your choice. You feel like now I feel like there's more pressure when you go to places that have like the iPad situation. So if the service is good, I don't mind, but I don't want to feel forced. I feel like I love the choice to feel like, okay, it was great. You know what? They did an amazing job. But not if I'm like picking up to go or something like that. It just feels really forced. So I'm not a fan of that. So I need to go to Japan.
Oh yeah! And do you sometimes refuse to pay tips?
I don't know if it's a refuse thing because you still have a choice. But like I said, I don't like when it's forced like that. I always say no tip.
Always,
Yeah.
like
For the most part, if they like turning around and there's that like eye contact,
Yeah.
it's just this awkward moment. So yeah, it depends on how I'm feeling in the day, honestly.
And when you pay the tips, then how much do you pay? I mean, what percent?
20%.
20%?
Yeah.
Maybe, yeah, you should definitely come to Japan.
Then I have no tips.
Yes, no tips ever.
Take care.
Thank you, Patrick.
All
Thank
right,
you.
no
Bye.
Where are you from?
Oh, I'm from Japan.
Okay.
Where are you from?
California.
California.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you. My name is Cameron.
Jim. Nice to meet you.
So in Japan, we don't have the custom to pay tip to the server at the restaurant.
Yeah.
Okay, we never pay tip. But when I come here in California or in America, I feel kind of really awkward and I feel that I don't want to pay tips at the restaurant. But as American, what do you think of this tip? Don't you dislike paying or something?
Well, I used to be a waiter
Oh!
at Denny's, which is not a very nice restaurant. It's okay. It's a big chain.
In Japan, Denny's is so good restaurant. I love Denny's.
Okay. So I've been on the other end of being a waiter. Tip, it stands for to ensure prompt service.
Okay.
That's what it means. So if somebody does a good job, you give them something because it's their salary is kind of based upon their performance.
Okay.
But I don't like being locked into any sort of thing where it's automatically. And over the years, it's been rising from 15% to 20% to 25% to 30%.
Wow.
Yeah, and so I think 15 to 20% is okay if
Yes.
somebody does a good service. But if somebody doesn't do, I'm happy not to tip if they don't give service.
Zero.
Yeah, zero.
Ooh.
Pretty brutal. Maybe I'll give something, but I'm never gonna cut anybody off the list. But it's a concept. You know, if you've traveled to other places, Europe, service isn't that great. I mean, they'll be kind of stinky or they'll take their time or whatever. So we're paying for what I think is pretty unique service in America where they're happy to serve you. And when I first started waitering, tips were tax-free.
Really?
Yep.
It's tax free.
They were tax-free way back in the 91. And then you had to keep track of it, and then the government came and took a percentage that they calculate that you are supposed to give them.
Oh.
Yeah. And then you have to pay the government that in your tips.
How much do you usually pay?
I usually look at the tax,
Yes.
which is like 8% of your sales tax, and I look at that and I just double it. So you don't have to calculate or to use a calculator. So if you're looking at between 15 and 20%, just look what they charge for tax, double that, and just write that in.
That's good tips. I mean, it's good tips for tips.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
So you don't have to calculate 50%, just tax, double it, and then you'll hit the mark.
You're so clever.
Uh,
Whenever I go to the restaurant, I'm gonna do the same.
well, it's crazy because if you look at what something costs,
Yeah.
then you add tax on top of that, and then you add so you're paying almost 30% more than what you see.
Ah.
And then some bigger restaurants sneak in a service fee that you don't know about to pay their health care. They just make something up and they just put it in there, and they dare you not to whack it down. So then you could be up to paying 35-40%.
Wow. Thank you.
My daughter is Japanese crazy.
Really? Does she watch any anime or something?
Anime, she's crazy. She was going to go on a trip to Japan to tour anime studios.
When?
Well, it was going to be next summer.
Oh my gosh!
So I just need you to do me a favor
Yes.
and say, hello, Jillian, I have channel whatever.
Yes.
I had a nice time talking to your
Okay,
dad.
I will. I
Let
can
me
say
get
that.
you on this side.
Okay. Hi, Julian. My name is Kanon. I'm a Japanese YouTuber. Actually, I interviewed your dad with my camera here. He taught me about the tips, and it's just really convenient that I'm gonna use that from today. And I heard that if you will come to Japan, I can show you around Japan. Maybe I'm gonna with the camera, maybe, but yes, I can show you around Japan. I have a car, so I can take you around. Thank you,
Thank you.
Julian.
It was really nice meeting you.
Nice meeting you too.
Good luck.
Hello.
Hello,
My name is Cameron. I'm from Japan. Where are you from?
from Spain. My name is Tony.
Inma.
Nice to meet you. So, are you here for traveling in America?
Yes, it's
Honeymoon.
our honeymoon.
Congratulations and happy wedding.
Thank you.
When did you get married?
May 27.
27.
Happy wedding. Oh my god. So, now I have a question.
Okay.
So, is there any culture or custom to pay tip at the restaurant in Mexico?
Well, I don't agree.
In Spain,
In Spain,
it's
don't
different.
Oh, in Spain, no tip.
No tip.
Only if you want.
Oh, it's not like a
Not
forced.
obligatory. Yeah.
I see. Okay. As a Japanese, I don't like paying tip because
Yeah.
in Japan we don't have that culture. What do you think of paying tip?
No, I don't like.
No, don't
Tip.
like. The same like you.
Same. Oh, okay. Can I ask the reason why?
Because
In the price has included the
you pay the
Yeah.
service.
I don't want to pay anything extra. When are you going back to Mexico?
Mexico now. We are going to Las Vegas,
Ooh,
Grand Canyon,
Ooh.
and San Francisco.
really? Wow. Okay. Thank you so much for having me and hope you wonderful day. Thank you. Have a good day. Bye. あれなんやな。今のところ。アメリカ人にも聞いてはいるけどやっぱりチップを払うことに慣れてる人たちはやっぱり払うのすごくハッピーな感じがしましたね。でもね全員が全員ハッピーってわけではないんだなって思いました。なるほどね。Hello.
Hi.
My name is Cameron. What's your name?
Ilanya.
Ilanya. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, beautiful.
Where are you from?
I'm from here, LA.
I quite like your smile.
Thank you.
Okay, so don't you dislike paying tip or something? What's your opinion?
You know, to be quite honest with you, since I've grown up in LA and we're used to paying tip, I don't mind giving the waitress or waiter a tip because they are usually hourly based. And so a tip is just something extra for them for their hard work. So if they serve me and they're polite to me, I feel obligated to give them a tip. It's very expensive to live out here. So if I can help them pay rent, pay their car note, I have no problem tipping.
I see. Have you actually refused to pay
The
tips? or
only
something?
I can only maybe recall maybe one time, and that's if the service was just terrible, like they were mean, rude, the food was nasty. If I just didn't like the whole experience, then I'll just like you're not gonna get tipped. But that rarely happens in my experience, and I dine out pretty often.
I see.
Yeah.
But what percentage tip do you pay?
Okay, that's a good question. I use my discretion. So if you're really good, I like you, I might tip you 15%, 18, 22. It just depends on the service that you give me. So if you give me A1 service, I will give you a good tip. I like to stay in the middle. Like not too high, not too low, just right in the middle.
Like 18?
Yeah.
20-ish?
Yeah. Yeah, I like to stay right in the middle.
I see. Okay. Thank you so much.
Keep it going, girl.
Thank you. I will. High five. Hello.
Hi.
Are you like a high school student?
Yeah. Yes.
How old are you?
16.
No way. Where are you from?
Jordan.
Don't you hate paying tip or something? What's your opinion?
We don't really pay tip that often.
Oh, okay.
Because there's already a service fee, like included
Yeah.
in the bill. Yeah.
But everyone here says it's the polite thing to do. So
Yeah.
Wow. Oh, you purchased something? Good. What did you get?
I got a shirt.
And I can see Japanese written.
Yeah. What does it say?
It said Tokyo Underground.
That's so cool.
Wow, you seem like you shop a lot today. Saint Laurent, Gucci,